Look in my eyes. What do you see? The cult of personality. What's good, YouTube? I'm back with another video, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about the highly anticipated debut of CM Punk in AEW. Before we get started, hit those like and subscribe buttons down below and hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I drop future videos, whether it's a streaming video, unboxing video, etc. Okay, it happened, guys. CM Punk, that's right, CM Punk debuted last Friday, August 20th on TNT. The United Center was packed, man. He debuted on AEW Rampage. Look, first of all, the crowd was electric. I have not seen a crowd that electric in a wrestling event in a very, very long time. I mean, after 7 long years, you gotta think about this. 7 years since this man been inside of a wrestling event, anything, man, in a wrestling ring. This man hasn't wrestled in 7 years, and he's finally back. AEW. Shout out to Tony Khan. Shout out to Cody and everybody, man, for getting this man into this company. This was the signing. This is the signing that's going to put them over the top. I thought it was Moxley, and Moxley's great. But this signing is going to give them new ratings, new viewership, revenue, everything, man. And a couple of years ago, if you would have asked me, was CM Punk coming back, I probably would have said no. I probably would have said he never, especially after how he left WWE, you know. But let's go back to the night. So Jim Ross and Tyaz are on commentary, and I think was it Excalibur as well. I think they were on commentary, and you could just see the electricity in the United Center before he even came out. You know, you can see the electricity before he even came out, and the United Center was so damn packed. That was a packed event, man, and caught a personality hit, and here comes CM Punk. Dude looks in great shape. He's happy. He seems like he's in a great. He seems like he's in a great place. He's in a great state of mind. And the crowd was crazy. One dude was crying. He went into the crowd. They hugged him and stuff. It was just an electric scene. And this is what AEW promised us. Great wrestlers, not entertainers. No sports entertainment here. Wrestlers, real professional wrestlers. And he goes into the ring. The crowd is chanting his name. He does his little promo in the ring where he sits down, crosses his legs, and he starts talking about Ring of Honor, and he took a shot at WWE, saying that he was sick at that place, which I believe him, because I believe he really wasn't happy there. He really was not happy there at all. And he released a tweet on his Twitter account. It says, Chicago, Illinois, August 20th, 2001. The following statement was released today by CM Punk through AEW President and GM Tony Khan of All Elite Wrestling in response to the questions about his future career plans. I'm back. I'm still at a loss of words, man. If you were to, like I said, if you were to ask me like 3 or 4 years ago, will CM Punk come back? I would say no. This to me, AEW is saving professional wrestling. They is saving professional wrestling because WWE is about to be sold anyway. I mean, if you see the WWE's product, they're a dang of the pants, and I know they're on all these networks, big networks and stuff like that. If you do not, excuse me for talking fast, but if you do not have a good product, like if you don't have a good product, I don't care what network you're on, it's not going to be interesting. So AEW, man, and I'm like, I said to myself, CM Punk to AEW is going to happen one day, and I'm like, I said to myself, is it going to happen this year, next year? A couple months ago, media reports CM Punk signs with AEW. I'm like, wow, this is really, really, really good, man, for the business of wrestling, for the fans, and Punk is one of those guys, man. He can cut a promo with a blindfold on. He's a great in-ring worker. He's a great promo guy. He's always been a great talker on the mic. He draws money, and I want to get that. That. I mean, sorry, I'm a loss of words here, but speaking of drawing money, Roman Reigns, yeah, Vince's lapdog, Roman Reigns, recently came out and said, "Oh, he didn't move the needle like The Rock and John Cena." I'm like, are you sure about that? Cause CM Punk was a big draw in his WWE run. He was a big ass draw, man. Why do you think he sold all those shirts? He raised that company up. And no offense to John Cena, but CM Punk during that time when they were feuding and stuff, and during that time, CM Punk was my favorite. John Cena, as soon as they started putting all those colors on John Cena, like I lost I didn't that hustle, loyalty, respect shit. I like the thugonomics, John Cena. Okay, CM Punk, since he's been in the since he not he's been because he's no longer there, but since he was in WWE, like he was my favorite there. Okay, but in AEW, he's going to push these young guys like Darby Allin, MJF. He's going to push them to new heights. He is, and he even said that in his speech. Excuse me, in his promo speech, he said, "I'm here to help." And that's good because he chose Darby Allin as his first opponent. He could have chose anybody else. He could have chose a veteran. He chose Darby Allin because he sees the sky is the limit with Darby Allin. Like Darby Allin is one of those guys where, like I said, he could have easily. So he could have easily been big back in the day in the Attitude Era and Ruthless Aggression Era and on WCW. Darby Allin just has that it factor. Okay, that coffin drop move is deadly, man. Like Darby Allin is one of those guys. I mean, he's gonna be world champion one day, and CM Punk sees that, and he's going to, you know, take that guy to. He's going to elevate that guy. And him and Punk and MJF, I'm not even going to get into that right now because that's going to be a feud. You thought Jericho and MJF was a great feud. That's going to be even a bigger feud because those guys back and forth on the mic. I mean, shoo, man. And CM Punk is not going to be censored, man. You know about Punk. He is not going to be censored. He can talk. He can cuss. He can. It's almost like his promo skills are like what MJF's promo skills are right now. And like I said, Punk is definitely and this I put this on the level as Hulk Hogan going to WCW. I do. I mean, when Hulk Hogan first arrived in WCW, that changed the wrestling world. This signing is going to change the wrestling world today, and AEW is having that. They are having that same impact that WCW had in the '90s. Remember when WCW was packed? Excuse me, when was popping, and everybody left WWE, came over to WCW. Macho Man Hogan left, and then all the rest came, and then the Outsiders came, and that was some epic shit. This AEW is fucking epic, man. And I have not had any complaints about AEW. I have not had any complaints. 3 hours, you got your 2 hours on Wednesday with Dynamite and 1 hour with Rampage. I mean, that's all we can ask for. and their pay-per-views are solid. All Out is coming up. CM Punk and Darby Allin are going to be on the card for All Out. I think Kenny Omega, and that actually I don't think I know, Kenny Omega versus Christopher AEW World Title. All Out card is looking really stacked, and CM Punk, he's just going to add to that. And Punk, man, like I said, Punk is a he's a true master in the ring. Okay, I'm not even worried about him being a little rusty. I mean, he hasn't been. I know he hasn't been in the ring for 7 years, but this guy is a veteran. He knows how to wrestle. Okay, and I expect Dynamite, AEW Dynamite, to have at least 1.5 million viewers every Wednesday now that Punk's there. It may hit 2 million one day, but 1.5 million. I mean, I mean, it may hit 2 million, but he's going to give them more viewership. Okay, and I'm praying that they hit 2 million. Dynamite, AEW Dynamite deserves to get 2 million viewers. They do. And yeah, so that's all I gotta say, guys. Punk is back in the motherfucking building, man. AEW is reaching new fucking heights, man. New fucking heights, man. CM Punk is back, man. He's back, and I'm fired up, man. Wednesdays, I can't wait for Wednesdays or Fridays to come now. Like when WWE was good, like back in the day, in my opinion, they ain't been good since 2007. I used to want Mondays to come and Fridays to come, but now I'm on Wednesdays or Fridays to come because of AEW, man. AEW is where it's at, man. So y'all need to get on that AEW wagon, man. Get off that WWE wagon, because that shit is a sinking ship, and y'all need to get on that AEW bandwagon. But yeah, so like I said, CM Punk is back. Big draw, big name wrestler. Impact, the same impact WCW had back in the day, the same impact Hogan had when he went to WCW. CM Punk is a big ass name in this business. Okay, so thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate you watching my video. I'm gonna have future videos coming soon, streaming, unboxing, gaming, etc. Okay, guys, like I said, I appreciate my followers. Stay safe and have a blessed day. Peace.